So first we're using the KitchenAid with the whisk attachment. We start with our meringue. So first measurement of egg whites in the mixer. Then we're going to add the caster sugar slowly in stages of 3. We're going to let it whisk. Next up, we're making the paste. So we're going to sieve our icing sugar. And then almond meal, add cocoa powder, and sieve that through a fine sieve. Next, add your second measurement of egg whites, and then vanilla bean paste. It's my favourite, so I like to add a fair bit. Don't waste it. Now we're just going to give that a really good mix around until it's a nice firm but sticky paste with no lumps. And just set it aside once it's all combined. And back to the meringue. It should be beat to stiff peaks by now. You just want it nice and shiny so it holds on the whisk. And now we're going to add the first third of it to our vanilla cocoa paste. You're going to loosen up the mix. You don't want to over mix at this stage, but make sure you're loosening up the paste. And then we add the remaining third of meringue to the paste. And then we just lightly fold that one in. Careful not to over mix again. But you're going to run your spatula through the middle once it's fully combined, and it should slowly close the gap. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Just run the spatula through. See that it slowly closes the gap when you run your spatula through. One more time. Okay. Now we're going to take a piping bag with a round nozzle. Put the nozzle in your piping bag, and we're just going to fill the piping bag with macaron mix. Of course, I usually twist and stop the piping bag so the mix doesn't run through. And I use a container to hold the piping bag. It's easier that way. Okay, once all your mix is in your piping bag, just going to close it up, twist the end, gently scrunch it, twist it just to get rid of some of the air bubbles, and then we're going to start piping on the tray. So the macarons will be roughly the size of a 10 or a 20-cent coin. It's really up to you. But you need to leave some room in between because they will spread slightly. This recipe makes around 25 to 30 macarons, just depending on the size that you want. At this point, it's up to you. You can make small ones or big ones. I like a medium. Okay, so after this, I just get a little tool and I burst the air bubbles and they go in the oven. So I bake them at 150 degrees just until they're firm on top. And this is obviously my finished product that I'm filling with cookie butter. So there you have it. Macarons, give it a go. Make sure you let me know how you go. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. This cookie butter is absolutely delicious in between the macarons. It tastes like cookie dough.